Hi, darlings. Thank you so much for joining me on the Creative Retreat channel today. And today I have a Bible journaling process for you using the new Come Boldly kit for the month of February. This kit is beautiful. I have an unboxing over on my channel, and I am using the Spiral Bible. So I have been using this to Bible journal for, just a couple of weeks now, and I have been loving it. And I'm loving the space that I have here. You have wide margins. This is usually used for like studying like study notes and studying that way. But I am using it to Bible journal. So I'm going to be using that today. If you're interested in a little bit more about the Spiral Bible, I won't go through it. I do have a unboxing video that you can check out over on my channel, and also a discount code that you can get this with. But I am going to be journaling here the key verse of Hebrews 4:16, which is the key verse for Come Boldly. And I really loved digging deep into every single section of this key verse. And so even though I was thinking, lots of the girls are going to make this Bible journaling page, I still wanted to have this done because the first thing that came to my head was doing a little bit of simple verse mapping. So we all know that verse mapping could be very lengthy, very long, but I like approaching it in a way that helps me break down the verse without making it too lengthy. Of course, if you have time, that's great too, but I wanted to do something simple right here in my Bible. So I kind of did a little bit of a sample as I was studying my devotional. I had some scrap paper and I went through that, and then I saved it because I knew that this is something that I wanted to bring over to my Bible. So I have a couple of things that I pulled from my stash, some mild liners, a micro pen. I have 2 of the Creative Retreat inks. I'm going to be using the stuff from the physical kit, and let's get started. Let's dig in. Okay, darling. So the first thing is, I knew I wanted to use this throne from the stamp set, but first I'm going to frame out my page with the lovely washi that was included in the physical kit. It has these beautiful watercolor florals, and it has all the colors of the different elements of this kit. So I thought this would be beautiful just to be able to frame out this really big page, because this spiral notebook is 8 by 11. So it's a pretty big page. I'm going to be using that on the top and on the bottom of the page, and it is see-through, so you'll be able to see through that a little bit over the dark items, and I'm okay with that because I love how it blends into the page. Then I'm going to grab a mint mild liner, and I'm going to underline my verse so I don't forget. And then I am going to take a look at how I'm going to use this throne. So I was kind of going back and forth on whether I should have either this throne in pink to match the florals a little bit more. And I stamped that out in pink first. And then I go ahead and grab the Mermaid Teal color. These are both Creative Retreat colors. And I like this one better because I feel like it pops more. And I really did want this throne to pop on the page. So I go with that one. I cut that out. And then I'm going to start laying out my verse. So I'm using the alphas that came with the physical kit. And these are small little alphas that came in 4 different colors. And these were perfect for me to lay out the verse. In between those, I am using some of the word fetty that came in the cardstock stickers. Words like approach, confidence, receive, find. Those words were already on the word fetty, so those were perfect to like add in. And I'm just interchanging colors by color. So this is sped up really fast because I didn't want you to just sit here and watch me lay down stickers. But you guys, this verse is so, so good. Hebrews 4:16 reads, "Let us therefore approach God's throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." And I really love how Jessa breaks down this verse, and she talks about it starting off with a bang, an invitation for us to come and receive mercy and find grace at the throne of God. And I love that we dig into everything as us approaching, us receiving, how we should have confidence in what we know that we can receive from Him. And I really wanted to break down this verse a little bit further for myself. So this came with the idea of doing a little bit of verse mapping and doing it in a creative way in the margin of my Bible. So here I'm finishing up laying down all of those words. Took a little bit, but I love it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to box out the words "let us," and then I'm going to write the word "invitation" because that portion is an invitation. And then I'm going to underline the words "approach," and then I draw a little arrow signifying that that's an action that I need to take. And then I go ahead with the word confidence, and then I define it. That is trust and assurance that I'm going to place in God. And then I go over to the word receive. And another word for receive is what you're taking away. And what I'm taking away is the mercy that God extends to me. So then I draw a little curly arrow over to the word mercy. And then I'll outline that word mercy to make sure it stands out a little bit better. The next word that I'm going to focus on is the word help. And I define that as to give aid. God is giving us aid when we need it. And then time of need in other translations is seen as opportune time or in a timely fashion. And all of this just together just really spoke to me. I love verse mapping because of that, because it really brings the meaning in all different sections all together for that verse. And then now I'm adding just a little bit of the wonky hearts to fill in a little gap that I had up there. And taking a step back, now I want to deal with my throne. So I thought of using possibly this sticker, but then I forego that. And then I'm thinking I need to add something to this throne. So then I grab the Faith-Filled Digitals, and on the Faith-Filled Digitals, there is a journaling card that has the throne and grace and mercy. So I thought this is a lighter blue. I can use this one. It's already have like some embellishment on it. So this is another way that you can use the journaling card. You can cut out elements from it. And I could have easily used this one, even though I keep going with the other bold. But this one was super cute to add as well. So as I'm seeing it there, I was like, I can layer it, I can use this, and I'm keeping this in so you guys can see that we also are indecisive sometimes in what we want to do. I even thought of maybe adding this floral, but then it was taking away too much from the actual verses that I was breaking down, or verse that I broke down at the bottom. So I thought not. So I grabbed this Crayola marker, and this is the color peach in the Silly Scents line. And this is actually my daughter's marker, but it was the perfect peach to create some rays. And I just drew lines, and then I made my rays a little wider at the top and made them slimmer as they came down, and added that to the throne. And then I thought, okay, this is now perfect. Now I just need to embellish this throne, because this throne really pops with the rays behind it. So I grabbed the little cross that was on my stamp set, and then I'm going to grab the black, because the black in my handwriting is really going to tie in with this black on my throne. Using my favorite glue, it gives me a little trouble, but after I unplug it, I go ahead and add some glue to that throne, and then I'm going to add it right there to the middle. And then I'm going to underline again, just give it like a second look of the verse. And then with my VersaFine ink, I'll add the date stamp to the bottom. I wanted to add a little bit more purple, so I grab a wonky heart, outline that, and that wraps up my page. Just outlining a couple more things. So that is it, darlings. That is the page. I really love how it turned out. This part took longer than I thought, but the results are so beautiful. I love that it really does show all of this on here in a playful and creative way. So I hope this inspires you to do a little bit of verse mapping, even if it's super simple like this, but because I really thought, for me, I really enjoyed digging in a little deeper and breaking down the verse and getting its true meaning. So hope this inspired you. If you are new here to the Creative Retreat channel, I hope you consider subscribing. Hit the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any of the girls' videos on my team. They are amazing and they make beautiful projects month after month. And I'll catch you on the next video. All links are below. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.